Yeah, go on.
So I am here at the London Multi-Textures Workshop with
Margot Rodway-Brown
of
Adornment365 and Salon and the Adornment exhibition.
So I thought I would take this opportunity to talk to a naturalista, a really involved naturalista in London, to give us a little bit of in-depth expertise on what the natural hair scene is like in the UK. So can you tell me a little bit about what you've seen in terms of trends over the past couple years, past couple months, past week in natural hair in London?
Okay. Well, I've been involved in natural hair directly in the sector since about 2000.
Okay.
We started our natural hair expo in, I started planning it around 1998 almost. And we did our first one in 2002, I believe it was. And since then the market has grown enormously. One of the things I noticed immediately is that when I got into the whole field, there was certainly a dominance of locks at that time. And what's really changed now about it, the market, is that people have moved this massive trend towards free flow hair.
Free flow hair, okay.
So that's number one. The other thing is that, and what's really exciting is about the age of people who are embracing their natural hair. So when I got into it, I could say my average client was maybe about 35 years old. Now, that's the average age is probably about a decade younger than that.
Oh wow, so a lot of people in their 20s are...
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's exciting for a number of reasons, because obviously, I mean, you've got a younger group of people who are now pushing the belief in their natural hair, they're embracing it, they're pushing the marketplace for better products. And we were having a conversation about products and how they've evolved. And I mean, for instance, one of the things that naturalistas have had, the impact they've had on the market is the demand for products moisturizing but not greasy, for instance.
Exactly.
And in a sense, that's kind of gone full circle and has an impact on the lock market as well. I mean, it's very interesting. Also, the piece that's definitely changed has been the involvement of individual PR people, bloggers, who really add a whole dynamism to the marketplace. Because, I mean, I would say in terms of what they add to PR, it's enormous. I mean, if you can build a relationship with bloggers and so on, and you have a product that they embrace, it can be a very productive relationship.
Very cool. So in your salon in particular, you said that there's a shift from locks to more free-flowing hair. What are the most popular services and styles that you see coming out of your salon?
I would say in my salon in particular there's been a shift.
Okay.
But I think the natural hair segment has grown. I mean, locks at the same time, there are a lot of people who are still transitioning into locked hair. We have a lot of people who start off with natural hair and then decide to move to locks, sister locks and so on. So that part of the market is still huge. And that's not just in London. I mean, I've seen it in the Caribbean, I've seen it in the US, I've seen it in Africa, and it's definitely growing. But I would say certainly the demand for expertise around nurturing free flow hair, but also providing more technical services like coloring, cutting, has definitely grown. And the interesting thing about those customers is that they're usually very educated, so you need to know your stuff.
Got it. So what have you had to kind of grow your knowledge base more as the market?
I think we've definitely had to evolve. I think we've also been very innovative in some of the things that we do. But the reason that I opened the salon initially anyway was because I felt like the piece that was missing was education. So a lot of people can do hair technically. They can plait, they can lock, but they don't understand how African type hair actually behaves. And that's the reason we set up, so that we could actually educate people who are coming to us in their 30s and sort of saying, well, actually I've destroyed my hair, I'm not educated about it, I don't know how to look after it. And they weren't getting that, because the UK is not like the States. Here you don't have to be a licensed practitioner to open a salon.
Okay, really?
It's generally unregulated.
Okay.
That's changing now. But, and also, I mean, it's understandable how people have gotten into that market, because it's a market where you need very low overheads to enter. You don't need a huge amount of capital.
Right.
And people try to make a buck with a skill that's maybe been passed on to them from their mother or whatever it is. But it's absolutely essential that we understand how our hair behaves, how to treat problems, and how to partner with our clients for the long-term health of their hair. And that's what we're interested in.
Very cool.
Yes.
Can you let everybody know where your salon is and how they can find you?
Okay, well, our salon is in Brixton, the heart of Black UK, dare I say it. It's a place where people come. Actually, it's a very interesting place to come, because Brixton has a lot of cultural resonance for our community, not just in the UK, but across Europe. And there's a lot going on. You come there, you can come to Adornment, but we also have some very other interesting Brixton, businesses in Brixton, right there at the end of the Victoria line in the heart of London. We're in a department store called Morley's Department Store.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for chatting. I appreciate it.
Okay.